What's up guys, we're gonna bro beats, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys a plugin you can use to make ukulele type beats. If you guys haven't subbed already, I'll turn this on and do so because it does help out a lot. So let's hop right into it. So with this video, this is gonna be like easy mode because I do want to make a more advanced ukulele type of video where we actually go in and kind of add key switches, and I'm gonna show you how to make it manually without a plugin and just like a one shot or whatever. But this one, I want to show you this plugin, okay, that you can use to make these. So if you're a person where you don't really like going in and spend a lot of time on the MIDI, and you just want to get the sound that you want, this is perfect for you. And I'm gonna go through and we could just make a melody together. So the first thing I'm gonna do is we can grab in the scale, and we can make some chords so we can kind of mess around with this. Okay, so what I want to do now is just grab in a scale, and we can run with the harmonic minor. So I'm gonna go here, grab that in. Let's see where we are. We're in A, and I'm gonna go ahead and chop this down halfway. Let's just name it. All right, so let's go in here and we can just make some basic chord progressions because I just want to show you what this plugin can do, right? So let's go in here and we can just start here and make, I hate when it does that, make a minor. Okay, and let's copy it over. And then what we can do is take this, pull this down one. You can either pull this up or down, whichever one, but just from what I know, I'm gonna just pull this up. All right, and it sounds pretty good to me. So we can just leave this as is, and we can kind of like build on this with the other plugin. But now I'm gonna go in and kind of show you what we can do with this plugin. All right, as far as like the patterns and everything. All right, so I just want to show y'all how to get this up and working so that you can make a beat with it, right? And you can kind of have fun and play around. So first things first is the input quantize. Now I have mine on 1/8 right now, but you'll see that it's off, right? And that's a problem. So usually, or the first thing that I did was I just rendered it out and, you know, chopped it up like a sample, right? To get it on beat. But the setting that you want, you can use one of these, which are pretty fast, but I like this one right here. It's pretty consistent. Now you would think off would make it play instantly, but it doesn't. So I just use this setting right here and it works pretty well. Now the other thing, you have the speed. So this will kind of make it sound like it's being like strummed slower, right? Okay, but I usually leave this pretty fast. All right, now you have the rate. Now, the reason I'm showing you the rate is because when you first use this, it may be different and it'll sound really off. Okay, so I use this. All right, so I'll just show you. All right, which is obviously slower. So I just use this setting because it just matches better with, you know, the beats that I make. Now, the next thing that's really important is the steps. Now the steps is the length. Now I put mine on 8, but usually it'll be on like 12 or something. So you'll probably be in here trying to program it and it'll be off still, right? So I usually keep mine at around 8. So if you want to kind of copy that setting, you can, or you can even go lower, but I think this is a good like loop kind of section. All right, so that's pretty much it for that. So you can I'm gonna show you what these do. So just like strumming down and strumming up, and you have your little chucks. So I'm gonna just show you what they are. I'm gonna just turn them on. So I'm gonna show you the chucks first. So, you know, you can implement that. So I'm gonna hold control and click and drag to delete these. So we can kind of just do, I'm gonna just show you like an extreme. Go up, up, and I'm gonna just throw in maybe a few of these. And it's pretty convincing, right? You can get some really cool melodies and stuff with this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and revert back to what I had, and I believe it was like this, something like this. All right, so that's pretty much how you use it. So now let's go ahead and just kind of put in the melody with the melody portion of this. All right, so now we're gonna make a melody. Now this part of the plugin, or this like version, is the melody part, and there's nothing really crazy besides a few of these articulations, but for the most part it's just a regular sounding VST. All right, so I'm gonna actually take these out, pull these over here so that I can kind of use the chords to kind of build my melody. So I'm gonna start on the root. And I'm actually go to 1/3. And we can just kind of use these lines to guide. And let me zoom in for you. All right, doesn't sound too bad to me. It's kind of looking a little weird to me. I'm gonna just squeeze that down. Let's pull this over, and I'm gonna just pull this up over here. Okay, now another way we can get to this note is you could, like my last video, you could just go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get to E, and that's how you can find your harmony. Okay, simple as that. Let's see. Let's play this, and we might need to, move some of these notes. It'll play. All right, and it actually sounds pretty good to me. So that's the melody. So now I'm gonna just add like an 808 and like a little rim, so you can kind of get a feel for what it's like. Or actually, I don't know, I might render this down or something. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the 808 real quick. And I just want a quick outro beat. I'm not trying to make like a super crazy beat. And I just rendered it out just so I don't have to play these all the time. So let's go ahead and just follow our little pattern. And let's do our little trick, hold shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just throw in like this. Oh. Throw in that, pull this right here, copy it over. I need to go blue. Right, and that's just so you have a feel for what it would sound like in a beat, and we could just add like this little rim. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we can kind of pitch this down because I want this bass to be a little bit lower. So let's just pitch this down. Let's do 500. Kind of stay with our little trick, that little 5 trick I showed y'all. And then let's throw a little RC20 on, but I'm gonna pull this down. So I'm gonna highlight everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason I'm doing this is because we pitched down the sample. So we need to pitch down our 808 because the 808 is pretty much a melody too. Okay. And I'm gonna add RC20 real quick, just so we have like a little something. Let me see this. All right, I think that's good. All right, and I'm gonna just play it one more time back, and here I'm gonna just show y'all like all the settings while I was playing. All right, obviously not a full beat, but that's pretty much how you use that plugin. And I just want to make this video for people who just want the easy mode on how to use or make ukulele type beats. I will be making a more advanced video where we actually go in and literally do, key switches, articulations, everything, and we manipulate the midis and we go in and manipulate the velocities and stuff. But I just wanted an easy mode version for those who want that. But that's it for this video. Hope you liked. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.